So the last product line we want to show you from Pebeo that's going to be here at Notions Marketing are the marker lines. So there's an acrylic and an oil base, and this one is one of the sets. And what's fun about this is there are 8 markers in there in the different sizes that are available. So this is kind of like a little tester set. So you could pick up this set and play with the different sizes of markers and know what you can do with them. What I was really surprised to find out from Tristina is that you use these almost like portable paints instead of just as markers.
Right. I use these, I just consider them oil paint in a marker. Just think of them as that, oil paint in a marker. The key difference is that where oil paints have a natural base to them, a natural oil base, these paints in the markers have a mineral oil base.
Okay.
And what that means is that they are re-wettable. That's what I love about them. You can continue to work with them even after they're dry, because unlike a regular tube oil paint that takes a long time to dry, these dry lickety split. So in a couple of minutes, you're ready to move on. And I can then take them, if I've made some sort of painting, say plein air outside, and then I decide later, ooh, I want to change something, I can do that just by using a little bit of odorless medium.
And by only using a couple of colors. So this was with the blue, the yellow, maybe a little bit of white, and
That's
then
right.
you got the green. The yellow, the red, and then you got the beautiful orange.
Yes.
So she's going to show us some of that. And this was really cool, showing how it blends so easily.
Okay, so this is a piece of canvas. The oil markers work best on a non-porous surface. So you could put them on glass, you can put them on metal, and this is a gessoed canvas. You can use them on paper. However, if you use them on paper, they're not blendable when they're on paper. So here I'm going to put a little bit of yellow on the canvas, and then I can work back in directly with my pen to get an orange, or I can use a brush with a little bit of Pebeo's odorless medium, which is a mineral spirits, and I can blend the colors this way.
So it almost looks like watercolor in
Looks
an
like-
oil paint.
Exactly.
That's unbelievable.
But it dries much quicker than an oil paint would. So you can get all your variations of colors just using your simple yellow, blue,
And it has
red.
a sheen to it, or a gloss finish to it, without
Exactly.
even having to put a finish
So-
on it, because it's an oil paint.
That's right. When it dries, it has a great glossy finish. And my favorite one that comes in this eight marker kit is the silver. So you see the silver
So
here?
metallic-y and very blendy, and that dried so fast.
So fast. So here is the 15 milliliter marker. It's huge, and you get excellent coverage with these.
It looks like liquid metal.
Yes, and then because there's a lot of paint in here and it is liquid, you can hold your marker down and get a puddle. So a puddle's come in, and once there's a puddle, you can drip with it. And you can also spatter straight
cool.
from the marker without making a big mess. Normally when you do spatters with paint, what happens? It goes everywhere.
All right, so that's the oil markers, and then there's an acrylic marker.
Yes. Here we have acrylic marker sets. And again, there are blending colors in here. The sets that are available are the 1.2 millimeter tip. One of the features of these markers is they have a spare tip in the top here. So yes, it comes with a nib already on it, and then you have a spare right here.
Perfect.
And it's a pump marker, so you'll hear there's
Yep.
a little bubble, there's a little marble inside there, and then
Really full coverage.
right, look at how that comes out. Now this is going to dry with a matte finish as an acrylic paint, and once it's dry, it's permanent, and then you can draw right over top of it. So if you look over here at this artwork, I used some water to blend some of the colors together, as well as once it dried, I went back over top of it with other markers in order to create all that line work on top. They are blendable, so let's take this yellow one. While they're still wet, they're blendable. So let's put a little bit of yellow on here.
And that's how you activate it, by pumping it, giving it a little shake for the ball on the inside to mix the paints around. And then you pump it until you see the paint coming down into the tip. It's almost there. Oh, there it is.
So now that is fresh paint. So I can work back into it here to get other colors.
And you could blend these with just water.
I can blend them with water. So here's a little bit of water. And when you use the water, you get more of a watercolor effect, but it's permanent when it's dry because it's acrylic paint.
All right. I love the idea of taking these as portable paints.
It's portable
Anywhere you go.
paint.
Yeah,
and
you
you're
just take it
100%
wherever you go.
right. I love that about them too. The portability is phenomenal.
So there is just a really quick overview of the Pebeo selection that is here at Notions Marketing. So retailers, get on board now. We're starting with these sets so that you can start to get the customers really excited about it. The consumers will be flocking to the store because there's so much that you can do with this. Again, you can find a lot of videos on the Pebeo on YouTube, and on Instagram you can follow with Pebeo Lovers.
Hashtag Pebeo lovers.
Hashtag
That's right.
Pebeo Lovers. So contact your sales rep for all the information on this new line at Notions.